Imagine yourself in the middle of a long road trip, and you have stopped to refuel at a remote gas station along a lonely desert highway. Maybe the Eagles are playing over the loudspeaker. As you sit in front of the station, taking a sip of water, you look to your right and you see the road that you have traveled stretching out to the far-off horizon. Beyond what you were able to see lies the many miles you have traveled since the time you began your journey, many days prior. Along this road, you have faced potholes, storms, bugs, and texting drivers. You have also experienced wonderful vistas, amazing food, and caring people with offers of help and support. Allowing your mind to wander, you realize this long trip is a metaphor for life. As each of us travels the road from birth to death, we will face hard times and good, ups and downs, love and rejection. It's just the way life works. The challenge is not how to avoid these obstacles, rather it is how we are going to respond. Will we allow the past to shape our present, or will we learn from our mistakes and misfortunes to create a new, better future? You then look to the left and see the empty road that lies ahead of you. You have an idea where you are going, but in truth, you do not know exactly what you will face around the next bend or over the future horizon line. The only thing you know for sure is that there will be more rough tarmac, more storms to endure, and many curves to navigate. As you sit there thinking about the challenges you have faced, like the time that jerk pulled out in front of you, or when your bike broke down, you wonder if it is all worth the effort. You also start to ponder the challenges that might lie in front of you. Do you really want to go through all of those trials again? Once again, your mind shifts to the much-quoted line from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Life is a journey, not a destination. We travelers have taken this quote about life in general and adapted it towards our experiences on the road, using it to justify our personal choice of not planning or pre-booking hotel rooms in an attempt to introduce a little spontaneity into our travel routine. But in reality, it goes a little deeper than that. Emerson's quote serves to reinforce the thoughts already running through your head. There will be many ups and downs as we go through this process we call life. We will stop at many destinations along the way, and we should learn to enjoy the process. In short, we should strive to live in the moment. But then you look around, you see the beautiful landscape stretching out in front of you. You think about the feelings and experiences that travel provides. The wind in your face, the rumble of the engine, the smells and sensations of floating across the blacktop. Suddenly you are in the moment, and all of the struggles and miles have been worth it. You realize that the road behind you does not push you forward. It is not your past trials or traumas that define you. Your memories of the past act as learning experiences that help to inform the decisions of today, but the past does not have to determine who you are in the present. In the same manner, you think of the future and the potential obstacles that might be placed in your path. You realize that these thoughts are just fears of things that have not yet occurred. The future is a place that we cannot ever reach. All action, all experience takes place in the now. So you finish the last sip of water, gear up, and climb back on your bike. You start the engine, feeling the slight vibrations in your arms and legs. A low rumble emanates from the exhaust as you click down into first gear. Let out the clutch and head forward. As your speed increases, you are once again enveloped in the landscape and feelings of riding a motorcycle. As you pull in the clutch and shift through the gears, another quote comes to mind, this time from Earl Nightingale, the well-known motivational speaker and author. He says, "Learn to enjoy every minute of your life. Be happy now. Don't wait for something outside of yourself to make you happy in the future. Think how really precious is the time you have to spend, whether it is at work or with your family. Every minute should be enjoyed and savored." Of course, living in the now is not as easy as we would like. We live in a world which demands that we plan and save for the future. We are required, in order to feed, clothe, and house ourselves and our families, to spend our productive years building a life and saving for the far-off future. With this thought, another quote from Mr. Nightingale comes to mind. "Don't let the fear of the time it will take to accomplish something stand in the way of your doing it. The time will pass away. You might just as well put that passing time to the best possible use." Sometimes the best use of your time is working, saving, and honing your skills. Sometimes the best use of your time is to take shorter trips, working with the time you have available rather than waiting for the time to be right for that big adventure. As Earl Nightingale and many others have told us many times, your life is largely determined by what you focus on and how you view the world around you. Each time you get up and go to work, you can either view it as performing a task for someone else, or you can see it as working for yourself, as taking another step in moving towards your goals. As you bring the bike up to speed and settle in for the miles ahead, you think back not just to the roads you have traveled, but the entire process that brought you to this point. Thinking back, your only real regret is that you did not figure things out sooner. You spent far too long focusing on the troubles of the world and what other people were doing. None of this was within your control. Today, all of that is gone. Today, you embrace the feeling of the sun and the wind on your face. You are one with the motorcycle, one with the road beneath your wheels, one with the amazing world as it stretches out around you. There is only now, and you are content. Ride safe, my friends.